Well, we are officially a week away from Mortal Kombat 11's release, and we got some interesting information for the release. And these were updates that I have been waiting a long time for, and they really waited until the last minute to discuss these topics: microtransactions and online-offline play. It was spoiled through a series of tweets that the game will require an internet connection to obtain gear and to access Towers of Time, Classic Towers, Crypt, along with trophies, achievements, and unlockable characters. So unless you have a connection to the internet, you cannot obtain any unlockable content. Surprisingly, a lot of games are this way now, though. They do require some sort of internet connection, plus most people playing fighting games have an internet connection, as since after the storyline, you are primarily going to be partaking in multiplayer. Plus, when it comes to consoles, you are going to want an internet connection for updates, but it is still inconvenient to those that maybe do not have an internet connection or do not have a high-speed internet connection. When it comes to fighting games, you do really want a high-speed internet connection. Your internet cannot dip during a match or you're done. You are going to get a fatality thrown on you, and that is going to be the end of the game. And if you do not have a connection, you cannot actually unlock anything now, which really sucks. Now, one of the main problems that I have wanted to talk about were microtransactions. Mortal Kombat 11 will have a returning feature from Mortal Kombat 10, the easy fatality transaction. When this was announced in Mortal Kombat 10, this was a problem. People really disliked it, and it caused a lot of negativity around the release, since even though they were not expensive and they were not required, it is still an easy way to avoid tests of skill. Back when Mortal Kombat 10 launched and these were in the release, Ed Boon said, "There are players who cannot do fatalities, especially when it says finish him and there's a timer counting down. That's part of what prompted us to make these easy fatalities." Before MKX launched, we did research and had focus groups play the game, and easy fatalities was the #1 request. Having them helps everyone in that group. It is for people who will never be able to do a fatality, who will never experience doing fatalities in MK. Why not just give them a tutorial and teach them how to complete the combo and to get the fatality? Instead of teaching players how to accomplish the fatality, you're just sucking more money off of casual fighting players who might not actually have the time to put in to learn the moveset. The fatality is a core piece of the gameplay in Mortal Kombat, and I do know that this is optional and people do not have to purchase these easy button tokens, though I just do not think options like this should be available at all whatsoever. It alters the way that you play the game. Fatalities are a core mechanic, and I do not think that you should be able to slide your way around the effort that it takes to accomplish them. Microtransactions are staples in games now, and I do understand that, but I will not accept that. If you are expecting me to purchase a game at full retail price of $60, I should be receiving all of the content for it. That is the way games used to work. And I'm not talking about, unlocks by cosmetics, by unlocking them in the game. Of course, I do not mean you should get handed all of the achievements and trophies and achievement items to yourself. I'm regarding microtransactions. Ed Boon had said back in January that there would be no loot boxes in the game. No loot boxes is what developers say now to make themselves look good, yet then they added different microtransactions. Oh no, we don't have loot boxes, but we have paid DLC characters, outfits, tokens that affect the game, that make it so you can press a few buttons, then activate an easy mode button, then win. There will also be microtransactions for cosmetic items such as skins, gear, intro animations, and victory animations. And when it comes to things like this, I do not despise when cosmetic items are sold for real money, as long as they do not hold any stats or advantages in gameplay. I just think that there should be a way to obtain them by playing the game. Cosmetic monetization is not the worst case scenario, and right now it is being said that you can unlock all of these items for free just by playing the game. And they should have added, but you cannot unlock anything without being connected to the internet. But the only problem I really have monetization-wise is the fatality system, and it is the problem that I had when Mortal Kombat 10 released. Would I call this system that they went for predatory? No, it's really not. It's not the worst that we've seen. It's nothing compared to Elder Scrolls Blades, which is brand new. It is a lot different than Injustice 2, and a lot of people were saying that it was similar, but it is actually not. Gameplay stats were tied to the gear in Injustice 2, which was awful, and that's not the case here. It could have went a lot worse, but they just didn't go that far, so I do give them props for something. I know that things like the fatality tokens are not the end of the world. I just wish, personally, that they did not offer it. I am someone that believes if you are playing a game, just play it. Do not look for the easiest way to finish it. Enjoy the journey, do not focus on the end. With the list of microtransactions, internet connection requirements to unlock anything, a change in the core gameplay being the combo system, a change in character designs, and with the comments that specific members of NetherRealms have made, do you plan on picking up Mortal Kombat 11? At this point, my answer for me would have to be no, unless something magical changes within the next week, but I am curious to know your thoughts and opinions on Mortal Kombat 11 at this point. With everything that has gone on with the release, do you think that this game is going to succeed? Do you think it's going to fail? Are you going to pick it up? Please let me know your comments down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and of course, if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either which way, but I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys again really soon.